Hey guys, and welcome to the Toribash Replay Showcase with me, Jack Morris from Man of Fire Films, where this week I have a thing to say. Here, now, right now. But I'll play the replay first and then sort of get into it. This is the admin's choice for this week. I'm not reading that note. Screw you. This is series pick XJMC Aliker. By XJMC. Okay, so we'll take a quick look at this and then I'll make a very quick little thing I have to say. It sounds actually, I don't know why, but my tones are making it sound way more dramatic than it actually is. It's not a bad thing. It's not. I'm not dying. Okay, guys, don't worry. It's nothing like that. I just want to get this out of the way before we get into the video. So I don't like, by the way, this is a really cool replay. Let's actually talk about this replay first. Sort of like that tenderizer punch that he does there. Check it out. It's like, dunk and dunk to get the bifurcate, and then a follow-up kick to sort of shred Jeff. Alright, so I'll let this one play. It's a quick little thing, don't worry. I don't normally like front-loading the announcements in this video, because it tends to be a bit boring for the listener, but this is, vaguely important, so I would actually like to sort of have you all at least aware of it. Do you guys remember, like, a year ago, maybe, I don't know why I'm doing this. You guys can't see this, but while I'm talking, I am kind of, like, furiously waving my arms around. Like, I am fucking leveling up in an RPG. This is strange. I'm gonna put my arms down. Yeah, so you may remember a year or two ago we did a Google form that had a feedback sort of question and answer thing with a little prize at the end. That actually might be more than a year at this point. I really can't remember. It was a long time ago. I know that, hence why we're doing another one. And this one is a lot more well thought out than the last one. This one actually has way more in-depth questions that I had my marketing friend advise me on. Well, not marketing. I don't actually know what he does. That's kind of embarrassing, but I just call him my marketing friend. Advise me on what questions would actually be helpful to ask, as well as the ones that we wanted to ask. So yeah, in the description of this video, you'll find a link to a Google form. You don't need to sign in to fill it out. You don't actually need to enter any personal details to fill it out. It'll take you less than 5 minutes. I filled it out and it took, well, obviously I cancelled the results, but it took me about 2 or 3 minutes to fill it out, but I actually knew the question. So yeah, I'd say it probably takes about 5 minutes. There's a lot of opinion questions in there and a lot of stuff that'll help us shape the future of the channel. So if you have any opinions, good or bad, please go check it out. Like I said, it won't take you long to fill out. It'd be really kind. There is a optional question at the very, very bottom of the sheet asking for your email address. You do not have to answer that if you don't want to. We will be using it to send a couple of you some neat little prizes based on how you answer the questions. That's not to say that if you answer them, like, aggressively, we won't pick you, but there's a question in there that asks you what your favorite show is, so depending on what you answer to that will depend on what prize you get, basically. But yeah, we're going to pick, like, maybe 5 or 6 people to get some prizes to fill that out. But if you're not interested in winning the prize or don't want to give us your email address, that question is entirely optional. But please, it'd be really, really, really cool of you if you could go fill it out, and we'd really, really appreciate it. Okay, sorry about front-loading that, guys. I just really would like people to fill that out because it's there's quite a lot of important questions on there. So yes, moving along, this is Nightshade, Dope as a Jump Rope by Nightshade, and this is Dope as a Rope indeed. And this guy still without a skin. I'm always a little bit like, just a little bit weirded out, but because he's clearly, this is obviously not stolen, he's been on the show loads of times, it's just, I always feel like this guy has stolen his replays, and he hasn't. It's a really strange, situation to be in. But it's cool though, and I think I'm gonna have to slow this one down to actually be able to tell what's happening here. So let's go 30% and then 30x. I always wondered why it was 30x. I call it percent, but it's actually like 30 times. Oh, I guess, yeah, it's 0.3 times the speed. So, yeah. That makes sense? No? Okay, I tried. So, what we got here... Ooh, shouldn't have done this right after eating. I am gassy. Okay. Yeah, what we've got here is a sort of punch to the thigh, kick to the... There's a lot of, as much destruction as this replay gets, there seems to be a lot of, like, needless tapping, I guess. It's like no petting. I'm going to put that as an official rule on the replays from now on. No petting, no diving, and no bombs, okay? None of those. Also, no running by the pool, you dickhead. It's cool, though. Very, very, very cool replay. Let's go back up to normal speed now that we actually can tell what's happening. I will attempt to sort of space out the time on the remaining replays, considering that Admin's Choice got 3 minutes at the start of the video there. Oh, while I remember, I think I said it last week as well, but I think I plugged it again last week. Big thanks to those of you who filled out that straw poll, that one question about the Toribash intro. That's really helpful. We are thinking we're going to rework it soon, but it'll maintain the pizzazz and the jazz and the style and the mile, I ran out of words, of the current one. So yeah, thanks for that, guys. And if you want to be even more helpful, like I said, go check out that Google Doc. We'll be plugging it on well, all the shows I record this week, which admittedly won't be many since we've already recorded most of them. But yeah, now I'm boring you with the ins and outs of how this channel works. Alright, moving along. This is Gram Sounds of Silence by Gramophone Zero with his Deal With It sunglasses. That's a cool replay. That's a really good replay. I forgot I put this one in. I organized these replays a couple of weeks ago, and now that's awesome. That he kind of like bottle opens the guy. The guy being Jeff, obviously. That's awesome. That's really fucking cool. Check this out. That's like, I'm lost for words on that one. Like I said, I organized these replays a couple of weeks ago, so I've honestly forgotten them at this point. I'm wondering what replay is going to be the ending replay if I didn't pick this one as it. That's sort of, yeah, this is a really good replay. I don't think we've seen, that looks so cool. That looks just so cool. I want to see this from Toricam. I actually do. I want to see if we can, nope. All right, ruined it. Spoiled it. It was cool while it lasted, but I went and had to ruin it, didn't I? That just looks so damn cool. The like double kick sort of twist that bifurcates and decapitates Jeff is just really cool. So like, we got it is double kick as well. It's pretty much in sync there. That's actually really cool. And I've said cool so many times during this replay, but that's the word that I'm using to describe it, because it is actually really cool. And we should just deal with it. We should just deal with how awesome that was, because that was really awesome. Fortunately, though, as cool as it is, there's really not a lot to add. It is what it is, you know? It's not some big mystery as to what this replay is. So let's move along to Class F Practice Mix Perfect by Dead 2302 2302 2302. I'm just going to call him Dead because I don't like numbers. I hate numbers. I hate everything to do with numbers. I'm an English person. No, not an English as in the nationality. I mean like subject-wise. You know, like, I prefer English to maths. That's what I meant there. I'm not trying to, like, come out as an English, like, I've been English all this entire time, like, really secretly. I'm just putting on this sort of hint of a Welsh accent. That's not what I'm trying to say, so don't infer that, and don't start that rumor, because that is not true, guys, alright? It's not true. Or is it? No, it's not. But it might be, it's not. But it could, it's not. But it could, it's really not. But it really could, it's not, though. It's not. But it is. It is true. That's actually a true statement there. This is so yeah, this is a replay. This is cool. Sorry about that. I went a bit mental. This is the effects of swapping the recording day to a day where I'm not tired or hungover. You get 100% Jack. You don't get the fucking 60% effort that has been this show for the past like 12 weeks. So yeah, you kind of have that backwards kick to the back of the back there, which, and I know that doesn't really sound right, but that is actually what happens. It's a backwards kick to the back of the back. That is what it is. Knocks out Jeff's lower part and then sort of uppercut to the jaw that gets the decap. I am emoting a lot this video. I wish you guys could see me. Hey, thank you, Dead. Thank you very much. I'm glad there's no dick kicks or bum busts or gooch. There's not a word beginning with G that means destruction, is there? Gooch, that's gone. Gooch, nope, got nothing. Post that in the comments. I can't think of a word beginning with G that works with that. All right, yeah, this is cool though. Like I said, it's quite. I kind of like the way he grabs Jeff's body there. It kind of like holds him there while the rest of him demolishes around. Like holds it while the kick happens, holds it while the punch happens. It's all really cool. Hey, here's a question, viewer. This is like a preview to the form in the description. I've seen this, I mean, this is like episode 134 at this point, is it? Or is it 133? I'm not sure. So I've been doing this for a very fucking long time, and I've never thought to ask, what do these classes mean? Well, like, I've seen Class F and Class A and Class B and stuff. What do they mean? I don't know what they mean, but for some reason when I see it, I'm like, oh, this replay is going to be good. So I've come to associate the classes as good replays, but I honestly have no idea. Please let me know in the comments what those are. I honestly, I really probably should know, but I don't. Moving along to, I think, our final replay for today. This isn't our final replay for today. This is Boom Headshot by Fungal1736, who has a wicked skin. I've just got a wicked set. That's the word. That is just, hang on, let's just get a good view of that. That is awesome. That is cool. That is cool looking. I like it. It's funny. I like that hat. The hat's obviously my favorite part, but you know. Right, okay, let's actually look at the replay now rather than blow sunshine. Speaking of, well, sunshines and rainbows, I suppose. I'm going to stop blowing rainbows up this guy's arse now. Oh, this is fun. I gotta be honest with you guys. Didn't actually watch the replay there. Was looking at the guy the entire time. Because I like his skin. That would be a weird audio bite to take out of context, actually. So yeah, don't go doing that. I say that a lot. I make that joke quite a lot over like the 3.5 years of Man on Fire at this point, of just like, don't take that audio out of context. I do like the idea that there is like one person who has taken all of that audio out of context and is building up like the biggest embarrassing collage of all the stupid shit I've said over the years. But yeah, it's a cool replay. So one shot, clearly, and a very sort of, I don't know, a very stylish one shot, I do say. It's quite fluid, gets a nice little dunk on Jeff's chin there that causes the decap. You know me, I have a soft spot for one shots and for fucking failed poses. Oh, he came so far and tried so hard, but in the end, it didn't really matter because he fell over. It's just like, no. You can almost hear like the creaking, like the, yeah, I did it. Oh, it's cool. I like one-shots. I do. I will always like one-shots as long as they have a little thing to add. And this one's quite fluid, and I really like this guy's skin. Not gonna lie, probably about 40% of the reason I put this replay in, but it is a cool replay, nonetheless. And moving along to our final replay for the day, this is Opener, Combat Bot Bilbo Swaggins by Kuta360, Kuta, I think that's Kuta. So this is the opener by Combat Bot and Bilbo Swaggins, or maybe Bilbo and Swaggins, I don't know. So this is a collaboration by 3 people, maybe 4, but I think Bilbo Swaggins has been on the show, so yeah, Combat Bot and Bilbo Swaggins and Kuta team up to bring you Opener. No, I know what that means. I don't have a replay for this. Oh yeah, this was fucking great. Now I remember why this one's last. Also, there's like, I have USB hands, not USB hands, but like memory stick hands. Those kind of look like no, come back. No, I guess they're just fingers, aren't they? But they kind of look like the metal lines. I'm not a tech guy. This is cool. This is a cool replay. Check it out. We got that kick. Oh, that's such a fucking powerful kick too. Oh, I gotta get that from behind. I gotta get that one from behind. Boom, that is so fucking powerful. It gets so much momentum for that kick. And then kind of like spikes Jeff's head down. I believe the spike is what sort of cracks off the rest of Jeff's neck. We are going to have to slow this one down to really get a full understanding of the majesty, what it shows. That is so cool. Okay, so we got that obviously awesome kick. Grabs Jeff's head. And yeah, it's the slam down that breaks. No, it's the kick. It might be the kick. Or it just stays together, sort of the way it flies off. Either way, very cool. And then we have, I didn't actually watch this one all the way through, did I? Well, I must have, because it's slow motion. Then we have a little bit of awesome faff at the end, the place where faff should be. And a little bit of a, that's more of like I'm going to call that a casual pose. He's kind of like, he's got that lean on. Kind of like the Joker, actually. It's a Joker pose. See if we can get a nice angle of it. Like that flip, like the landing, like the double flip. All looks really cool. And then kind of like, yeah, yeah, that's casual. I'm giving casual pose on that one. That's a authentic, one-of-a-kind casual pose, and we don't need to see that again. But yeah, this is a really cool replay. Just everything is there. There's no faff. It's all fluid and smooth. Gets a lot of destruction. It's just really cool. So yeah, we'll let this one play, but I actually don't really have anything to say this week because I said it at the start, but I guess, yeah. I really don't like front-loading that stuff because, it does take us longer to get to the meat of the video, but the form is actually kind of important, and we really would like your feedback. Like I said, please be as honest as you can. We are not going to get well, first of all, it's anonymous, so even if we wanted to get offended, we couldn't unless you leave the email address, but again, that's optional. Please be as honest as possible. There are some questions in there that ask you about stuff you don't like and your least favorite stuff. Please answer that honestly. We will be picking the winners randomly. I probably should stress that we are not going to pick the winners based on the people who are the nicest to us on the forum. So if there's something you really don't like about the channel, please don't be scared to tell us in case we won't pick you as the winner. We are going to pick 5 or 6 people, maybe more, maybe less, random winners to get a prize based on the show they pick as their favorite. But we also do want you to be honest about that as well, because that is a relevant question. So for example, I mean, we haven't actually really thought about this yet, but if somebody picked Replay Showcase as their favorite show, then you'd probably get a community replay, or we do a special episode devoted to you and the other people we pick. Stuff like that, those are the kind of prizes we're looking at. But if you're not interested in any of that, or you don't want to give us your email address, the email address stuff is optional. There's also, I think, 2 questions in there about Arcade Crowd that you absolutely don't have to answer, but we'd appreciate it if you did. There'll be a link in the description. The form will be open for like a month or 2, basically until we have enough feedback to get some general opinions going. So please go fill it out. That'd be great. And if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I've been Jack Morris, Man of 5 Films, and I will see you next week, Tuesday, which is our new regular release date. I feel like I should say that again in case people forgot. 9 p.m. GMT every Tuesday. Bye, guys.